Hi, I'm Kathleen Kaftera. I work at Trinity Church in the field of Christian formation and parish life, and I'm a trainer for the Godly Play Foundation. This summer, we're talking in our small groups about Bible stories everyone should know. And this week, we're focusing on a story from the life of Jesus that we believe everyone should know. It's part of a larger lesson that we tell in Godly Play about the most important stories about Jesus's life, how these actions that Jesus did and these lessons he taught made him become a parable and show us what the kingdom of God is like. Our last story was about plucking wheat on the Sabbath in fields of grain. And what Jesus told the Pharisees who were following him was that the law was made to help people come close to God. And then we discussed last week the Ten Commandments. So we went into the law a little bit more detail. And now we're talking about Jesus' ministry in Judea. This is when he knows that he's going to Jerusalem and that he will probably die there. And these are some incidents that happen before Jesus gets to Jerusalem. Today we're going to be talking about Jesus and the children. Now, as Jesus and the 12 started moving toward Jerusalem, people followed them. He said amazing things and did wonderful things, and so people followed them. And sometimes the mothers and fathers brought their children to Jesus to be blessed. You can see in this picture that Jesus is noticing a woman coming down the road with her children while the disciples were looking at something else. One time when children came to Jesus to be blessed, the disciples tried to push them away. Perhaps they thought that the children would bother Jesus. Some say that Jesus became indignant. He was angry. This was not right. Jesus said to the disciples, "Let the children come to me. Do not hinder them, for to such as these belong the kingdom of heaven." Another time, Jesus told the disciples, "You cannot enter the kingdom of heaven unless you become like a child." And another time, when Jesus was blessing the children, he said, "Whoever welcomes children welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me." Jesus meant that welcoming children was a way to get to know God. Now, I wonder in your groups today if you can talk about how good we are at welcoming children in our church and how good we are at welcoming children in our lives if we don't have them or if our children are grown. I wonder if you can talk about if Jesus said, "You have to become like a child to enter the kingdom of heaven," what would that mean?